I'm sure he'd have to call collect. Well, I am getting older, and I'm certainly grateful to the committee. And by the way, I am really happy that they finally got around to it before I get old. I want to thank all of the committee. You did a great job, and I love to Robin Weiner, who I worked with and had so many wonderful moments and minutes. And yes, Robin, you are now added to my list of surrogate daughters. Where are you, Robin? Uh-oh. Well, getting older, I have discovered, and it's very hard to grow old gracefully because basically I'm a klutz. Yes, I know I like to sing and dance, but the dancing is not quite like it used to be. But I'm discovering that getting old, it takes a lot of my valuable time. I'm very high maintenance. I'm usually getting something repaired or making an appointment to get something else repaired. And I'm very lucky, though, because I have all my own body parts. And we won't go into that, but I do have all my own body parts. And I'm very thankful. But someday, if I ever have to have my hips replaced, I'm telling the doctor I want small ones. Thank you, thank you. Now, several of the committee have given me the go-ahead to sing. Oh, one more thing about getting old. I almost forgot, and I don't need these anymore. 5 weeks ago, I had a cataract removed from my left eye. I tell you, it's awesome. I can see things that I couldn't see before, like my wrinkles and everything. And I always thought I looked pretty good until I got the left eye fixed, and I thought, oh my God. And Julia Seligman, and I have to throw this in, thank you for this great line, Julia. She said to me tonight, when she looks in the mirror, and or if people tell her how wonderful she looks, I may be screwing this up, Julia, sorry. When she looks in the mirror, she always turns around to see who's standing in back of her. Love it. That's Julia. Anyhow, it's awesome to be able to see out of the left eye, getting the right eye done Monday. And my son Bruce, whom I'm very happy is here, my son Jonathan, and all of my wonderful friends, thank you for coming. My mentor and vocal coach and singer, Patty Stevens, all of you whom I've known for many, many years. Anyhow, a few days after I had the cataract removed, I went to the grocery store. I couldn't believe how beautiful everything looked in the produce department. You know, and I know I'm getting older because I get excited in the produce department. But the colors of the vegetables and the fruits were absolutely incredible. And you know what else? Actually, the produce man was looking pretty good too. Good. Thank you. All right, now, several of the committee said that I could sing. Well, having music to accompany you is much better. I don't have that tonight. That would be a lot of schlepping, and I've already spent enough tonight. Anyhow, and I'd have to hire musicians, so we bagged that. However, last winter, I was standing in my kitchen, and I felt awful. It was a cold winter day, and you know how we all feel when it's cold out. All your joints hurt and they ache. And this was a particularly bad morning. So I stood there and I thought a minute, well, maybe if I sing, I'll cheer myself up. So I came up with this little blues parody that has already been copyrighted. In case anybody wants to steal it, you cannot. Because my good friend who's helping me, she helped me with my first CD, Patty Stevens, and she's helping me with a second one. She said, Bev, I'm copywriting this, so nobody will steal it, like anybody's going to, right? Anyhow, I am going to sing it. And everybody who knows me knows that singing is one of my favorite things to do. In fact, I think probably my, I don't know whether you'd call it, well, it kind of goes with me wherever I go. I've been singing all my life, and I've never really been paid for it. But life is so good. Nobody's ever paid me not to sing, except maybe tonight. Okay, here we go. You ready? I'm standing in my kitchen, and I'm doing a lot of bitching. My body's really hurting. With old age, I'm a flirtin'. Have mercy. I got the 2 times 40 blues. Have mercy. I ain't got no time to lose. I used to be much taller, and now I'm getting smaller. The ground appears much nearer. Oy vey, forget the mirror. Have mercy. I got the 2 times 40 blues. Have mercy. I ain't got no time to lose. My healthcare circle's growing to keep my juices flowing. 80 years and holding. Who's the schmuck who called it golden? Have mercy. I got the 2 times 40 blues. Have mercy. I ain't got no time to lose. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to lose. Oh, 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 yeah. I got a tip. Yay! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How much time have we got? No, not enough. I got a tip for the evening. I should have had a tip jar, yeah. I'd split half of it with the JCC. Maybe I'd be kind and give it all to them. So far, JCC gets another $20. Why not? Thank you all for coming. Love to everybody. Thank you.
Over here.
Yeah.
While she's taking her picture, I'd also like to acknowledge previous recipients of the Harold B. Albert Award who are with us tonight. Hold your applause and have them stand up. Mimi Ephraimson, Erica Rimson and David Bernstein, Meryl Manning Siegel and Ron, Jenny Nagan and Harold Foley, and Shelley and Herb Koffler, as well, along with Harold Albert and wife Carol. Please stand and be acknowledged. Speaking of a call from Cloud 9, the Pope was on the balcony blessing the crowds, and one of the cardinals came and tugged on his robe and said, Holy Father, I got to talk to you. He said, no, go away, I'm blessing the crowds. Holy Father, it's important. No, I'm blessing the crowd. Holy Father, there's a call. I've got good news and bad news. Well, what's the good news? There's a call from God. Wow, that's fantastic. What's the bad news? It's from Salt Lake. This concludes the 5th annual. Wait a minute. This concludes the 5th annual New Mexico Humanitarian Awards Dinner presented by the JCC with the outstanding sponsorship again of the French family companies. We look forward to expanding and developing this event. What? Right there. It's right there. Hanukkah Fest. We're also to remind you that the next event that we'd like to have you join us is the Hanukkah Festival, December 2nd, here at the Embassy Suites Hotel. Again, we'd ask you to fill out a donation card if you haven't done so. With your indulgence, as a part-time pastor of our church, I would like to conclude by offering a blessing. You're here because you care. Thank you for caring. Not just the recipients, the honorees, but everybody who's here. And the great God of the universe also cares. So much that he said in a blessing through his servant, the priest, "May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and grant you peace." Thank you for caring. God bless you and good night.